I would love that. Well, and because we were having that conversation about your holistic management framework. It's very similar in the thought processes that I teach and I work with, but I really love the way that it's broken down into such an accessible, approachable system that I feel like people are really craving and missing that a lot of
Yeah.
times in their work.
Wow.
And not just regenerative agriculture, but just
In life.
in life. Yes. Like
Yeah.
I noticed that the years I spent as a strategic planner have served me, and I've internalized it about how I think through things. But I'm realizing not everyone does that.
No.
And everyone needs
No.
some sort of framework because life is getting more complex. The world is getting more complex, and they're finding it more challenging to make decisions in a way that they can feel good about rather than more unsteady. And so I think the holistic management framework is a really lovely way to bring that to people that feels tangible that they can bring into their daily life and doesn't feel like, oh God, it's this whole other system or thing I have to learn that feels like it's going to live in a binder on my shelf and I'm never going to use. And so I'm really excited to
Yeah.
have you come teach that.
Yeah, I would love to. The holistic management framework is geared towards land stewardship for managing the environment. But I applied it to my corporate job. And I've applied it to my personal job. There's a reason I'm no longer married, because when we when we did the exercise of figuring out what our holistic goal or context was, he did his exercises, I did mine, and we came back and we really didn't have a lot of common ground. And it was a difficult conversation, but we finally decided, maybe we want different things out of life, and this is the right time to go pursue those different things. And I still call him when I need mechanical work, because that I do not have that skill.
Yes. Well,
So he's still
yeah,
part of my community that way, but that practice, that exercise, it is a management framework to address complexity. And as you just said, we're dealing in a very complex